Welcome to Money First CEO, the podcast for business owners ready to run their business like a boss and make their money work smarter, not harder. I'm Harmon Johnston, bookkeeper, Profit First professional, business coach, and mum of two from Sydney, Australia. I've built a thriving business by mastering money habits and systems that create real freedom. This show will help you take control of your finances so you can build a business and life that truly works for you. Every episode delivers one powerful takeaway you can action right away for more clarity, confidence, and cash. And from time to time, I'll be joined by special guests, fellow entrepreneurs, experts, and real business owners, sharing their money wins, lessons, and insights to inspire your next move. Because when you put money first, you unlock the options and freedom you deserve. So hit follow, grab your coffee, and let's dive in. Hey there, and welcome back to the Money First CEO, where we believe if you put your money first, the rest will follow. I'm your host, Harmon Johnston, and today we're talking about one of the most underrated forms of business power, a freedom fund. This isn't your rainy day savings account. It's not a backup plan. It's a bold move that puts you in control, so you can make decisions from strength, not survival. And in this episode, I'll break it down. What is a freedom fund, how much you need, why it reduces stress and create opportunities, plus a couple of scenarios, that could save the day. And let's talk about peace of mind and how to build it. So what is a freedom fund? A freedom fund is a dedicated stash of cash that gives you choices. It's not for emergencies. It's about saying no to a toxic client, taking a break when you need one, investing in a bold move without panic, and weathering a slow season with calm. It's money with a mission to protect your peace and empower your next move. This is different from general business savings, which often has no plan or purpose, just for peace of mind. But the Freedom Fund says, I've got your own back. My business doesn't own me. COVID was a great example where a Freedom Fund would have come in handy for a lot of businesses. Many were forced to shut down or pause operations overnight. And those with a buffer could breathe, adapt, and survive without going into panic or debt. Personally, I have a freedom fund where I'm putting money aside to scale my business and potentially acquire another business down the track. It gives me options I wouldn't have if I were operating paycheck to paycheck. So how much to aim for? Let's talk numbers and let's keep it realistic. You don't need $50,000 overnight. So start small and build with intention. The targets to consider, you start off by a month of basic operating expenses, a month of your owner's pay. Then scale it to 2 months and then 3 months. For many service businesses, it could be $3,000 to $5,000 as a starting point and then 10 to 20 as a stretch goal. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. Freedom Fund is built brick by brick, not in one big deposit. You can't have it overnight. It's something you've got to plan and work towards. And without you knowing it, you'll have this money put aside. And how to start building one today. So if you don't have a buffer yet, that's okay. Let's start today. You can probably do them both simultaneously. So open a separate bank account, call it Freedom Fund, label it. So, every time you look into it, you know what it's for. And decide on a percentage. Start with 1 to 5% of your income automatically transferring into that account and treat it like a non-negotiable savings. This isn't your extra cash account, it's your stability. And celebrate. Every 500 added is a win. It's a proof you're creating a financial safety. And consistency is more powerful than big one deposits. So why buffers reduce stress and increase opportunity? By having a freedom fund, you stop saying yes out of desperation. You sleep better because you're covered. You spot opportunities others might miss because you're not in panic mode all the time. You make better decisions with vision, not fear, and a buffer creates space. Space creates better leadership, and better leadership build better business. And this isn't a financial tool, it's an emotional one too. Some of the scenarios I'll talk about because, as a business owner, these are the things either I come across or I think myself. And some of them can be quite powerful too. So an unexpected pause. Imagine needing time off due to burnout or a health issue or a family emergency. With a freedom fund in place, you could step away for a few weeks, knowing your expenses are covered, your team is paid, and your business won't collapse without you. And the bold pivot, let's say you want to invest in a brand refresh or test a new offer or join a high-level mastermind. Without a buffer, that opportunity might feel too risky. But with a fund backing you, you can say yes to growth with confidence. And the empowered no. Picture a moment when a high-ticket client or an opportunity comes your way, but it doesn't align with your values. Or you've been working with a toxic client. Without the financial pressure, you can walk away without fear, staying true to your vision. And Freedom Fund gives you options, and options are power. So, what is this week's takeaway? Start your Freedom Fund. Even if it's just $50, start building your peace of mind. Because freedom doesn't just show up, you build it one transfer at a time. And that's it for this episode of Money First CEO. If you know another business owner who's overdue for a safety net, send them this episode. Until next time, keep putting money first and the rest will follow. Thanks for hanging out with me on Money First CEO. If you got value from this episode, hit subscribe, drop a 5-star review, and share it with someone who's building their business too. All the goodies are in the show notes, and you can find me on socials for more tips and tools to help you. Until next time, keep putting money first and the rest will follow.